of body experience that lasted 3 entire days. My soul, my consciousness popped right out of my body, and it was like a balloon floating above me. And I went around doing my everyday things that I would do as a 13-year-old kid, except for one thing. My consciousness was up above me. And I watched myself interact with people. I came home from school, went to bed that night, and my spirit was just right in the corner of the room. At the end of 3 days, my spirit came back into my body. And I had a profound realization that this is not who we are. There's something beyond this flesh, this body this is our vehicle. It's like our car. It gets us around. But what we really are is a living, conscious being, every single human being. And every one of us has the capacity to have powerful intuitive hits, to realize things intuitively, and to change the course of our life through that. Everything just totally normal, except for one thing. I wasn't looking at it through these eyes. I was looking at it from above myself, like a balloon, like a helium balloon tethered to my body. When I was sleeping, I was watching myself sleep. It was a constant state of awareness, let's say, disconnected from these eyes. I didn't see through these eyes. So I was on autopilot, let's put it that way. I just got up, I did my thing, I went to school, I came home, I ate dinner, I did all the things a normal, 13-year-old kid would do, except for I was observing it as a separate entity, let's say, as a spiritual component of my life. I didn't feel it. I would watch myself speak to other people, and I thought, how weird, I'm watching my mouth move, but that's not me. I'm just watching myself talk as if I was watching somebody else talk. And so, again, this was a very profound experience for a young person, because young people don't generally describe these kind of experiences. I mean, this is what's so extraordinary about it, that why did it happen to me? That's the question. And then why did I experience the things I experienced as a young person? I believe that it was designed to put me on a different path, to live a different life. A year later, I was a surfer in Southern California. So one day I said, I'm going to go surfing. I was almost 18 years old. I got in my car, I went to my favorite surf spot. I stood there looking at the waves, and something again communicated to me. And what it said is, don't go out today. Don't go surfing today. And I heard it. It was real. And I wondered, what is going on in my life, that there are these forces at work that are trying to tell me what I should or shouldn't do. They didn't tell me I could or couldn't, but what they were doing was warning me. These forces were warning me. But I got angry at that communication, and I said, who are you to tell me what to do? Go to hell. I told this knowing, whatever it was, to go to hell. I went out surfing and I almost died. I got thrown off my surfboard. I almost drowned, and I washed up on the beach, and I don't even know how I got there. I do not know how I actually survived. It's almost as if something carried me to the shallow water, because I couldn't breathe. I had punctured a lung. So I was incapable of moving. And so after that, I really, really came to understand that I had to pay attention to these intuitions. That's the name of my book. Pay attention to your intuition. So now, fast forward about 30 years, and I had a young son, 4 or 5 years old. And at the time, I had a very terrifying dream. And so I went to bed one night and I see in this dream myself run over my own son with my car and kill him. I see this happen in this dream. And I wake up and I'm crying and I'm overwhelmed with terror because it seems so real to me. And I took it really, really seriously. I thought, this is just terrible. Can you imagine killing your own child, running him over with your car? 3 days later, the very thing I saw in my dream, literally, actually, in every detail came true. Except for one thing. This was a premonition. I was shown ahead of time what would happen. And because I took it to heart, because I was aware that it affected me at such a deep level, and I felt so much pain over it, that when the moment came and the dream started to unfold as a reality, I remembered the dream and I knew exactly what to do. So I reached out and I grabbed the little boy as he was getting out of the back seat of the car and I saved his life.